Now what is going on, my friends? Welcome to today's video. Now guys, you need to get this auto rifle right now, and you also need to smash like on this video. We're going for 1500 likes on this video. I know we can do it. We have some awesome gameplay coming up, but first a quick word from today's sponsor.
Oh no. No.
You know, I can't believe it.
Undead World Hero Survival really changed Rick Grimes' life, and it can change yours too. An anime-style zombie apocalypse survival RPG, available for free on Android and iOS. Speaking of life-changing, you can change my life too by using my links down below to download and play Undead World Hero Survival. So this game is all about taking on the zombie apocalypse, and the key to that is your squad of heroes. A fantastic assortment of heroes from 6 different factions you will meet over the course of the game. Managing your heroes, collecting rewards, even when you're AFK, by the way, pretty crazy, will aid you in your quest for survival. There are a plethora of modes to try, from Midtown, the PvP arenas, and the Zombie Express Gauntlet, as well as Raging Rumble, which has some New Year's challenge events tied to it, which is really cool. They're constantly updating the game and keeping things fresh. Playing with friends and joining guilds is a key to taking down epic bosses and getting very massive and special rewards, as you can see here. What I personally really like about this game is the designs on the heroes. Just everything about them, from the way you unlock them at the cantina, look at this cool summoning scene, and then just the method of taking him and leveling up and equipping him, as you can see. I really like the squad that I got together here. It's really nice. What are you waiting for, my friends? New players get 1000 free diamonds to start, plus if you download and play using my link down below or scanning the QR code and using my code DFP, you will get yourself a fantastically free 500 additional diamonds. So that will set you up with 1500 diamonds to get started in the game. Good luck guys, don't miss out, and once again thank you to today's sponsors, Undead World Hero Survival. Still with me? Great. Fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, here is the roll on my Arctic Haze. I have to remind you guys of this gun. It's almost a perfect roll. If I had small bore and a range mass to work with Killing Wind, Accurize and Eye of the Storm, that would be the 5 out of 5. How do you get this gun? It's very easy to get it. You go to Europa, pick up a bounty, find some enemies on the barren landscape that is Europa, and get yourself an Arctic Haze. It is a 720 energy auto rifle, and man, some of you guys, my more loyal spelt with an E, by the way, not an A. It's a Sopranos reference for those of you who think I don't know how to spell loyal, by the way. For those of you who've been watching my channel for a while, you know I do videos on this gun a lot. And I feel like it's a duty of mine to make videos on this gun because, I mean, well, let the pictures tell you everything. It's absolutely phenomenal, this weapon is. It is absolutely outstanding. It's one of those guns I will never get sick of using. I have around 2,500 kills on this thing, and my role, Killing Wind and Eye of the Storm, is special, and of course I have to talk about that. But I have to talk about why you should use Arctic Haze, and the first reason is that it looks awesome. Second reason is it has a sight that reminds me of Black Ops, and the third reason is just because I like it, and if I like it, you like it, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of like, have you hit like on the video? Make sure you do if you want to do a favor for your boy. There's something about this gun, it just rips and shreds. And I'm not just saying this to debate you or to clickbait you, but I picked this thing up yesterday and I haven't used it maybe in about, I don't know, a season and a half, maybe 2 seasons I haven't used this gun. I've actually been using a Chroma Rush whenever I felt like using a 720 AR, and I got a Chroma Rush with Kill Clip, and I've done a few videos on that as well. And you know, Kill Clip, right? It's just absolutely disgusting. Arctic Haze can't get Kill Clip. But when it just comes to a base 720, this is the best one for me. It really is the best one. I don't know if it's a combination of the perks that I have, maybe it's the hidden stats, I'm not sure what it is. But this gun, my friends, is just built different. Now make sure you watch all the way to the end, because at the end of the video, I'm going to go over to d2gunsmith.com and I'm going to break down the perks and the rolls on this gun. But like I said at the beginning here, this is pretty much the best roll you can get. Missing 2 perks. But the 2 traits that I got, Eye of the Storm and Killing Wind, are definitely the best 2 perks on this gun. There are some other interesting options though, and we will take a look at those at the end. But yeah, I want to talk first of all about Eye of the Storm. I feel like Eye of the Storm gives Arctic Haze a real edge when it comes to duels. you can just out-duel just about anybody as long as, you know, it's a prolonged gunfight. And with this being an auto rifle, you want it to be, you know, out in the open, blasting them. Now obviously when you're out in the open, you're going to be taking damage, and that means Eye of the Storm is going to be proccing for you a lot, which is a good thing, because Eye of the Storm, I don't know the exact details of what this perk does. I don't know the secret sauce. All I know is it tastes good. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the recipe, but I know that it bangs, and that's all that matters. And it really does bang. The hit registration just, I don't know, the gun just changes. And then our second trait, Killing Wind, has such superb synergy with Eye of the Storm, right? Eye of the Storm helps you get the kill. Getting the kill gets you Killing Wind. See where I'm going with this? It's just a perfect run. This roll is just perfect. Killing Wind with that increased range, handling, and movement speed, it is just phenomenal. I'm also running, I think, 9 or 10 mobility in the gameplay. So Killing Wind stacking on top of that, you know, we are just moving like a demon. The strafe speed is really good. It is kind of like a mini Peacekeepers vibe that we've got going on here. The only difference is it's an auto rifle. And it's slept on. It's so slept on, this gun. When you get the optimal TTK, it's competitive. I would say along with maybe high impact auto rifles, if you hit all your crits, have a very good TTK, but I mean they're clunky and they're, you know, not easy to handle. If Halfdan D was in the game non-sunset, then I would probably say that's the best AR in the game. You've got something like Skate Lock, which is a 600 RPM, which is also very good, but the TTK on 600 RPMs is the same as a 140 RPM hand cannon. And on paper that might sound good to you, but that means it's kind of bad. Because if it has the same TTK as a hand cannon, then the hand cannon player has all the advantages, because as soon as he goes into cover, your TTK skyrockets and his stays the same. Now the 720 TTK is a little bit quicker than 0.8 seconds, which means if you hit all your crits, there's a good chance you could just shred someone before they even get started. Alright guys, it's time for the God Roll Builder section of the video. So, we're going to first of all talk about the recoil direction of this gun. It's 42. That is pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. It is not good. But things like Killing Wind and Eye of the Storm will really help with that. Now, there's no way to actually get your vertical recoil with this weapon. It's never going to be on 5 and it's never going to be on 0. So personally, might be controversial, I'm not even going to bother with Arrowhead Break. What I would go with, if I could choose, would be maybe this. Extended Barrel. Giving you plus 10 recoil direction, but also plus 9 range. Putting you at 67 with a counterbalance stock, which isn't too bad, could be worse. Or the other option is small bore and then just keep 57 with counterbalance, or even just the way I use mine, I don't even use counterbalance. So I actually rock the 42 recoil direction. All the gameplay that you've seen is at 42 recoil direction. And I think that kind of serves to make a point that actually the recoil direction isn't the be all and end all on a gun. You can still do well with the weapon regardless. Now the magazine perk for me is a no-brainer. This archetype of weapon is intrinsically low range. So let's bump that up and gives us around 24 meters of range there, which is not bad at all. Now, when it comes to these perks, honestly, there's only really one choice. There really is only one choice. That's probably the worst thing about this weapon, is the perk selection is pretty mediocre. Subsistence is okay. Outlaw, you know, it's whatever. It's nothing too amazing. Mulligan, Triple Tap, these are all PvE perks. Killing Wind is your only option. You can see what it does. Plus 20 range, plus 50 mobility, plus 40 handling. It is really, really good. 30% reduced ADS movement speed penalty, and it is just a really, really nice perk. It even gives you increased damage fall off. So it's just very, very good. Now in this column, you have some interesting options now. Obviously I like Eye of the Storm. This weapon becomes more accurate and boosts handling as your health gets slower. That is the role I typically go with. But now with Thresh actually being a bit more viable in PvP, it's an option. Vorpal Weapon probably absolutely rip super a new one in PvP. Not anything to sniff at either. And then Elemental Capacitor is a very, very interesting role to me. You guys know I love my Elemental Igneous Hammer. Well, this is interesting because I'm on Void, so we're at 78 stability on this thing. Say if I was to rocket Stability Masterwork, you're looking at a whopping 86 stability. That is not bad at all. But that being said, I would definitely go with a range Masterwork on this gun. So we're seeing at 56 range, and with Elemental, you would be at 78 stability, or 93 handling if you're on Arc, or 98 reload speed if you're on Solar. So, you know, you could basically have quick draw on it if you play as an Arc, or you could have 78 stability on Void. But in the end, this is the god roll in my opinion. It's pretty clear. Eye of the Storm, Killing Wind, Accurized Rounds, Range Masterwork, and then Small Bore. But the barrel option is really up to you, what you want to have. But yeah, Small Bore gives you range and stability, which typically makes it one of the better options. Fluted Barrel is what I have for 61 handling. Corkscrew is not bad. You've got options, my friends, you've got options. But this is, in my opinion, the God Roll Arctic Haze. I hope this video was informative for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the God Roll breakdown at the end. And before we sign off, I have a little funny clip for you guys to enjoy. And I will see you next time. Peace out.